Hello, this is my weekly news roundup for the week of 10th of May 2021, with thanks to Legal Futures, the New Law Journal and the Law Society Gazette. The fallout from the chaos of last year's COVID-hit bar exams continues to rumble on, with publication of an independent review commissioned by the Bar Standards Board. It found the regulator let down students who had reasonable adjustments that needed to be made to their conditions for taking exams, and also sharply criticised online test provider Pearson VUE for not recognising its role in the problems. It was also, unsurprisingly, critical of the proctoring requirements, which led to students urinating in bottles because they'd be failed if they stepped away from their computers. Lawyers with judicial aspirations should keep an eye out for the 2021-22 High Court Judicial Assistant Scheme. Applications go live next week, with the job advert and application form advertised on judiciary.uk. The role offers those in the early stages of their career a unique view of the trial process. Candidates are assigned to judges of the High Court across the 3 divisions. They help the judges by carrying out research, summarising documents and providing general support in their organisation of their work and hearings. There's an email address in the notes below where you can get further information. The Court of Appeal ruled today that a legal aid firm was justified in dismissing a solicitor for topping up sums with cash payments from his client's father. Paul Greenberg, an experienced criminal solicitor, took £150 cash from the father of one of his legally aided clients, that breaches legal aid rules, and was dismissed as a result. The Employment Tribunal rejected his unfair dismissal claim, and although the Employment Appeal Tribunal overturned that finding, the Court of Appeal has restored orthodoxy and held that the Tribunal's decision was one it was entitled to reach, and that dismissal was within the range of reasonable responses, effectively ruling that Mr. Greenberg was fairly dismissed. An HR administrator, Carol Patterson, is suing her solicitors for professional negligence after she discovered the ground rent of her 1-bedroom flat in East Dulwich doubles every 5 years. She bought the property in 2011 unaware of this clause and has seen her bill rise from £500 in 2016 to £1,000 this year. At this rate, the ground rent will be £4,000 a year in 2031 and will rise to more than £1 million in 50 years' time. She claims her solicitors ought to have brought that clause to her attention and that the flat is essentially valueless as nobody will now buy it. Finally, almost half of in-house lawyers say their companies are missing automatic contract renewals at an average cost per contract of almost £30,000. A report has found that a significant minority of lawyers, 15%, said they resort to post-it notes to remind themselves when contracts renew, while 12% wrote reminders on their hands. One in-house lawyer said their organisation had mistakenly renewed a contract for £250,000. The survey, carried out by a company which handles contract management software, stated that most lawyers would be comfortable with artificial intelligence looking after their contracts in the future. Thank you to Legal Futures, New Law Journal and the Law Society Gazette for allowing me to use some of the material from their websites. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to my channel, youtubelegal.co.uk. You can use the subscribe button just below. You might find this video to be one that you like, and these are a series of videos on employment law that you might find interesting. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Barrister Daniel Barnett. Bye bye.